Here in the background, or in the foreground rather, we have Jerry Turner, who is a news announcer here, and he is attempting to write the newscast for tonight at 8:20. Tonight is Saturday night. We have an 8:20 news. And Jerry, what story are you writing now?
Don't bug me, man. I'm trying to meet a deadline, as we should say in showbiz. Oh, I'm writing a very spectacular story here about, well, I tell you, I'd rather not say because I'd rather have you watch the news. The news does go on after a while, and if I tell you what I'm writing now, then you'll know the news, won't you?
That's a very good point there. I never really thought of that.
And I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't read it while I'm writing.
Okay, I just won't look at it. Could I ask you a few questions as long as I don't look at it?
Certainly.
How long have you been in this entertainment business?
Well, I've been in this business now, folks, for about, oh, gosh, nigh on to 40 years, I suppose.
You like this?
Yes, I've been thinking about getting out of it, but I don't know. Gosh, I'm getting so old now. I'm 72 now, you know.
You don't look a day over 96.
Yes, I'm 72. Be 73 my next birthday.
That's really something.
And I've often thought about getting out of it, but I don't know. I could go into show business, you know. I do one-liners.
Oh, do you?
I do one-liners real good.
Give me an example.
Well, let's see. All right. I got a German Shepherd for my wife the other day. Thought it was a pretty good swap. That's the kind of stuff I do.
That's different, yeah.
Yes. See, I thought of that right off the top of my head, too. See how quick I am?
Could you give us one more?
No, I just can give you one right now because that's free, and I mean, you usually don't perform for free.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, do you mind if we watch your news show later?
No, it'd be perfectly. I'll be glad to have you. We'd love to have
you. Okay, good.
You.
Well, you finish typing, we'll be visiting.
You know, I've been in television a long time. I used to work for a sponsor. I've had several sponsors. One was the television. The fellow sold television sets, and I used to work with that fellow. And I remember I was very successful. And I was so successful that when I was on for him, that he sold more television sets in the history of the city. Right after I was on, my mother sold hers, my father sold his, my brother sold his, my cousin sold hers.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
All right, you're very welcome. Good evening, everyone. A spokesman for the Baltimore Steamship Trade Association, James Fortune, says his group has come to terms with the striking Baltimore longshoremen, and the dock workers are scheduled to vote on the proposed contract Monday. Thomas Gleason, the ILA president who attended today's meetings, could not be contacted, nor could other union officials, but steamship officials said the contract is basically the same one the longshoremen rejected on Wednesday. The dockers will meet tomorrow, then they're expected to vote on Monday. While it had been charged, definitely, Galveston had been held as a key point in any possible settlement. World leaders and world citizens paid final tributes today to Sir Winston Churchill. His body was borne to St. Paul's Cathedral as more than 1 million persons looked on from the route of the march. Sir Winston was accorded ceremonies usually reserved for royalty. In fact, royalty was on hand for the ceremonies in deference to Sir Winston's greatness. The flag-draped coffin was carried down the aisle of St. Paul's Cathedral and placed near the front of the church, burial place of some of England's greats. The knifing melody of a bugler cut through the quiet, then the chorus singing "Battle on this day." 32 years later, Churchill was buried. Baltimore County teenager charged with the murder of his family. That story when Eyewitness News continues. A 15-year-old boy has been charged by Baltimore County Police with murdering his mother, father, and sister in his family's Parkville home. The youngster gave himself up to police authorities today. Young Nats was charged after juvenile authorities waived jurisdiction, and he was taken to Baltimore County Jail pending a preliminary hearing. He will be tried as an adult. Police said the boy was adopted when he was an infant, and he had been described by neighbors as being brilliant. He is a 10th grade student at Parkville High School. So far, the Baltimore County Police have offered no motive for the shooting, which resulted in the deaths of 44-year-old Melvin Nats, his 45-year-old wife, and 11-year-old. Also mentioned by Steers were Rogers Morton and Mac Mathias. He did not mention Mayor McKeldin, but said if he decided to run, he would be a formidable candidate. Steers admitted, however, that McKeldin's hesitancy in the November election had caused the party some, as he put it, irritation. As Baltimore's crime rate continues to pose a problem to city officials, at least one has come up with another suggestion about what to do. Council President D'Alessandro says the greatest deterrent to crime is a speedy trial with due regard to rights.
Locker room will get underway at 8 o'clock. The Yankees are in Washington tonight. This afternoon, San Francisco blasted the Chicago Cubs 9-4. Willie Mays, Willie McCovey homer. Overseas, Tony Lima shot a 4 to par 68 for a 141 total and a 2-stroke lead at the halfway mark at the British Open. Jack Nicklaus is 9 strokes off the pace. Now, meteorologist Jim Smith with the latest weather information.
81 degrees, our high temperature here today. Right now, the present reading is in the 70s. They're also reporting 70s in the 70s in Cleveland right now with fair skies. They're reporting actually 74 degrees at Cleveland's airport. Our own temperature here on Television Hill now stands at 75 degrees. The relative humidity currently at 58%. The winds right now are out of the northeast, and the wind speed currently at 4 miles per hour. The barometric pressure at 29 and 83 hundredths, and the barometer continues to fall, though very slowly. A typical summertime situation on the national map, with many low-pressure systems, right now 3 along the east coast, and these continue to hold occasional cloudiness and occasional rain over parts of the area. 8 inches of rain recorded in northern New Jersey during the past 24 hours, this at Washington Crossing, New Jersey. This storm system continues to spread steady rain into parts of New England now. Showers and thunder showers along with this one from southern Virginia southward into parts of North Carolina, but it appears that these will remain right here and have no effect on our weather. One high-pressure system, though it's very weak right now in the northern part of the Great Lakes area, and possibly will have very little effect on our weather, at least for the next 48 hours. Currently, winds are generally out of the northeast here. Our present temperatures...
I'm testing out the sound equipment here, and I'm seeing if it's more than accurate.
Many years ago, when my mother said to me that I could come here, and she gave me this advice.
Yes.
And that was the advice.
Good.
I've got to go now. I've got important business to take care of.
Oh, well, okay. I'll just take over here. Oh, hi. Didn't see you. Well, you're probably wondering what this place is. This is our processing room. We do all our own processing here at WJZ, and this is where we do it. We have our tanks along here, and I'll turn on the processor for you and let you hear what it sounds like. As you can see, it's quite noisy. So I'll talk to you for a few minutes. I better turn it off. Wait a minute. But the idea behind this is that we put the film onto leader like this, and then into a magazine. It goes into here. And then there's one up here at this end. I don't know if you can see it or not. And it runs right through the machine, and the dry box is at that end. It makes it very nice. It's very convenient. We can whip out a film in about 5 minutes. So, excuse me, but I have some film to do. Because I'll turn off the lights in a minute. That's one thing. See, take this reel onto that. And that gets locked up, and then in the light, we can process it. Oh, ironically enough, this is the film I just shot in the car, which I'm going to actually process right now. Okay? I'm now I'm hand-holding the camera, and what you're now looking at is the magazine at the end of the processor. And of course, as I slowly pan down, you can see all the various tanks, and here at the end, of course, is our dry box, which is down there. Here's our take-up reel, here where the finished film comes off. So basically, this is our processing room. We have a radio there at the far end. You can see all our stacks and stacks of cans. And then way up here, we have an air conditioner, which helps keeps the place a little cool because our chemicals have to stay cool in the summertime. Show you some more later. Today we have with us two very outstanding people. Two people who make eyewitness news what it is. First of all, we have Mr. Bill Tower, one of our chief and utmost announcers. Sir, what do you do with eyewitness news?
I'm reading the funny papers right now. What are you doing?
This is a on-the-spot news coverage about news in the making. Are you making any news at the moment?
Not right at the moment.
No. You're reading the funny papers there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're not reading the funny papers, what is your job?
Sweep up, clean the windows, clean up the wire copy, scream and shout a little bit, revolve in my chair, think a few times, take a few drags on my cigarette, pick up my paycheck, and go home.
Oh.
It's a very high-priced job.
Well, very nice. Gee, and now we have a writer whose name is Mr. Ernie Boston, who is reading his mail. And what do you do with eyewitness news?
Well, I'm the king here. I do everything.
You mean you write or announce or what?
I write, and whatever you can throw in, I do.
Then you're sort of the all-around man.
Right. Clean the floors and everything like that.
Then you help Bill Tower with cleaning the floors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
I see.
everything like that.
Well, what does Joe Templeton and the other guys do?
I don't know.
What do the cameramen do?
I don't know.
Did you say nothing?
I say absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Well, I'm kind of sorry to hear that. This has been a...
Dropping a few, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Well, we have too many people doing nothing. It's getting to be an overcrowded occupation.
Too many people doing nothing. Yeah. Well, this has been another on-the-spot news coverage report right here in Baltimore on ABC News.
what's the best chocolate candy under the sun. No chocolate mess. Here. There. Anywhere under the sun. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
I'm the M&M's plain chocolate center. He's a peanut.
A roasted southern peanut.
He's drenched.
In pure milk chocolate?
Then we're covered with thin candy shells.
So there's no chocolate mess?
Really?
Know what I mean?
Get M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Plain and peanut.
You get 202 mouth-watering chews in every pack of M&M's Chewies.
Bright fruit flavors, and now cooling mint, too. 202 mouth-watering chews in every pack. Get M&M's fruit and new mint Chewies.
Spoke of split personality, and I think the average person does not fully comprehend exactly what a split personality is. This is the ability, or sometimes the obsession, of one person to change himself into a completely different character. Now, this is typical of myself, for instance. I can, just like that, change into something else. Now, here I am talking to you, all I'm neat and clean, and over here is my other half. It's sort of sloppy, messed up hair, you know, the whole bit. Now, over here, I feel I'm rather distinguished, and I talk nicely and smoothly, and have a small degree of intelligence. But this boob over here doesn't know the first end of a pencil, you know. He's just pretty bad. This is what I want to talk about. And I think this is a growing mistake and a growing problem in our culture today as civilization slowly progresses. It's this split personality. That's my other half. I really don't even want you to say it, but, you know, that's it. Hi. What are you doing?
It's the greatest. New VO5 hair color covers gray the easiest way.
One step is on, the gray is gone.
New Alberto VO5 hair color lotion. No plastic cap. No special rinses. No sectioning. No peroxide. Easiest way to keep your natural color free of gray.
One step is on, the gray is gone.
New VO5 hair color.
When your hair's had it, when it's dull, dried out, hard to manage, get VO5 hairdressing. Just a touch turns hair that's had it into hair that's got it. Beautiful, lustrous, manageable hair for the whole family. Alberto VO5 hairdressing turns hair that's had it.
Tell me. Would you tell me?
Police car production, scene run, take run. Well, this is my police car. I built it as a regular car built on top of my old go-kart. It has all sorts of little things on it. It has headlights in front and tail lights in back, and I actually have brake lights, so when I stop, people know it. On top, I have my red revolving light, and inside, I have all sorts of things. I have a speedometer, I have a thermometer, I have a handle, I have a horn over there, and one of my first ideas is a PA system. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm now talking about the PA system. So when I'm driving along, I'm able to say things to people like get out of the way and stuff. I have a siren, and I'll demonstrate that for you as I drive the car. So let me start it up now, and I'll show you how it runs.